Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to Stoneblock 3. Today we are going to get into blood magic. Let's walk down this new hallway. Probably not the final design. I was exploring stuff. A lot more yellow. Problem was I wanted to make this room yellow, and I only built the walls one thick, so I kind of had to make the hall yellow too. We'll see. More yellow for Funshine. Yay. Alright, let's do blood magic. So, first thing to do is build your altar. That's just a recipe, right? Blood magic. Well, that doesn't work because it thinks I'm looking for magic things. There's the altar, right there. Piece of cake. We got it. The next thing to do is get some blood. We got some daggers of sacrifice or sacrificial knives in quests. Give me like just something to stand on here. Wow, there's so much stone. Fine, cobblestone, whatever. Just know I can't fly this whole time. And we just right click it. It's going to put blood in here. I had to muffle one of the sounds. If you search for blood, nope, sack. I don't remember what it's called, but anyway, one of them is having to do with, it's heal. That's what it is. It's Project E's healing will ding every time you, that sound, every time you click this if you have it on. So muffle that and we can fill this up. But right now it holds 10 buckets. You can kill yourself if you do too much. So having more hearts would be good. I considered going and fighting the Gaia from Botania a few times just to get extra hearts. But we won't be doing this very long. We're going to use mobs pretty quickly. So yeah. So that's the first thing. Then we need to start getting some runes, and we're going to need blank slates to do that. So the way you get that is to get some stone, and you just put one in there, and it's going to use up some of the blood in there, specifically a bucket of blood, so you can get 10 from a full thing, and give us a blank slate. All right, blank slates we can then use to make blank runes. Okay, got one of those. And then the blank runes could then be used to make a bunch of different kinds of runes based on the tier we're at. Right now we're at tier 1, so all we have access to is the blank slates, which make the speed runes. Speed runes are great to start with. They're not bad in our upgrade to tier 2. So we're just gonna take out this here and make it a tier 2 altar. Why is it floating in the air? Because this thing gets huge when you get up to tier 5. And if you want to see what it looks like, you make this thing called the sanguine scientium. It's really weird that, and I'm sorry I got a cough today, but if I look for blood magic stuff, right? The sanguine scientium is not here. I mean, unless I'm blind, but I could not find it when I looked earlier. Even if you type sanguine, like it's just not there. So for some reason they have this blocked from JEI, but it's not hard to make. It's just a book. Oh wait, where's the recipe for it? I know I found the recipe for it. There it is. Book and glass. But somehow you can't. Oh, okay. R does work. I don't know. Something weird with JI and that book. But now we are a tier 2 altar. So this just means things are going to process faster in here, which is great if we want to make a lot of runes, right? Let's do a little bit more blood here. Cool. And now be a tier 2, we can also put these runes back in here. And they're going to take 2 buckets this time. To upgrade to the tier 2 slates. Okay, so there we go. Now we have this tier 2 slate. The other thing we need, we found tons of these weak blood orbs. I think they were in the silverfish room. But when you first have them, right click on it and that like binds it to you. So now it's a FunshineX essence and it's bound to me there. Now, if we use it, you can see that there is a... Oh, no. Wait, how do we get the... Well, what we should be doing, I was going to show you this, is if I go into here and look at the altar, and go to blood altar. And we go to, right now we want to make a tier 3, I think is our goal right today. I click on this visualize, and then if I click on the actual blood altar, it's going to put the book in there, but it's going to give us a little output of how this thing needs to look. And it also gives a little progress bar at the top. So we could do a few things real quick. We got some stone blocks, and we need like 8 of those, I think. And then we're also going to need some glowstone. Will this just like clip in the air? No, I'm going to have to actually build it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's the basic blocks here that we need. Now we just need a ton more runes, 20 to be specific. And any runes will work, so we can use what we already have. I think we got some runes of sacrifice just from random chests and whatever, so we'll put those on there. Now those will only really help us with the altar if we kill a mob around here, so that's not going to really help when we use our own sacrificial knife. So I guess one of the best things to do then would be to get some mobs here, right? And so we can kill some mobs, because we're going to need... And we could get more speed, but now that we have the access to the reinforced slates, we can get runes of sacrifice, runes of self-sacrifice. That'd be better if we were doing it ourselves, but I guess runes of sacrifice are what we want to get. So yeah, we want to do that. So what I want to do, let's get our knife here. So if we go back to our sanguine whatever book, you can see that it says the tier 2 and 3,000 blood points will give us the dagger of sacrifice with an iron sword. So let's make one of those. I don't have one already. Okay, and that should be plenty of blood in there. And I'm going to just turn off the visualization because it's going to get in the way a little bit. So yeah, speed upgrades kind of help, but not really. All right, so we got the dagger sacrifice. So if I kill a mob around here, it would give us blood. So let's do that. We need to hold the mobs in here. Could make this out of alchemical coal. That would be pretty. But no, I think we'll just make it out of red concrete, which I need to get from here. No, from here. All right, probably a little bit of glass as well. Let's use tinted so they'll spawn. And then we need a slab of some sort. I don't know, what's a better slab? Oh, I could probably use a framed slab. So we'll use some of those. And we need mobs to spawn, so if we go back to here, we've got plenty of this cursed dirt that doesn't do anything, right? Is this turned off? Why is this not even working? Probably because I don't have the watch going. Yeah. So let's break that. Let's get a purple concrete. It matches the closest from what I can see. And then we need our silk touch pick. Let's get our dots as well. Cool. So we got the dreadful dirt. Okay, so that I'm going to be speeding this up, right? With a watch. But I don't want to speed up the altar yet because it'll drain through my blood so fast that I won't be able to like kill mobs fast enough if I automate this. So I want where the mobs spawn to be at least 5 blocks away, or at least the watch to be enough away from this. So okay guys, back. Built the mob farm. Very simple. It's just a box. There's 5 blocks first, and then there is our dreadful dirt. That's far enough away that it will allow mobs to spawn, even though we've got glowstone right there with a hole. It's not light enough for that to prevent the dreadful dirt from spawning. And then also this dark metal pedestal is far enough away that it won't affect our crafting here. And this dreadful dirt is close enough that it will see the mobs within its range of 5, and so it won't like spawn an infinite number of mobs, because this dagger does not do a lot of damage. Well, it killed that skeleton because it had like no health, but if we turn it on, we're going to see we're going to get a lot of mobs very quickly, but only 5 of them, right? And as soon as we kill one, it'll instantly spawn another one. We are going to get XP. I've got a item collector down here. I made its range as small as possible, hopefully to prevent me from accidentally deleting any of my tools if I drop them on the ground. But yeah, so now we can just kill mobs, and they are filling this up. So we can just put some stone in here, and it will transfer pretty quick. You can see we can fill it up as fast as it's using it. Yeah, it's no problem. So the question then is, can we automate this? So if we go and get a few things, like some of these, some of those, some of this, and we just throw that in there. Now, the item transporters are really nice. However, they're very difficult to filter. So I wanted to show them. But they're just like the what were they called? Transmograph. I don't know. It's something weird. They weren't called. There was like a whole separate mod for this, but it's almost identical. But you need to come in here. It's got a thing now, and we've got a regulator mode. That's the reason we want to use this. It's one of the easiest ways to say only put one thing in and do it really fast. Like we could use a whole applied logistics network, a refined storage network, and use the regulator that way, but this one's got a regulator, and it's just one little easy thing. And then we want to whitelist, so we know what can go in there. And I'm saying it's okay to have one stone in there. And look, it's like, how do you do this? Well, you have to have stone in your hand, which is really weird, and then you can put a stack of stone there. So like you need 2 stacks. You need holding it in your hand and then something there. It's just probably a bug in the code, whoever wrote this. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. But I'm also saying it's okay to put one of these in there. That's fine. And again, I need to have one in my hand and then put that there. So either way, I'm okay with you putting either of those in there. We can get this guy out here. Okay, so now if we put stone in there, you see it's just going to put 1 stone, and as soon as it is, as soon as we take it out, it'll put another. But it's if we also, take those out. If we put those in there, it'll also put 1 big blank slate, so we can do that as well. Cool. So now we need to get stuff out of here. Yeah, that's coming in really fast. So for this, we could use item transport as well, but because the filtering is so funky and we don't need to do any regulation or anything, let's just use regular item pipes. Much easier to deal with. And then that goes there. And I've already got the filters on here, so we blacklist stone or we blacklist blank slates. So as we're making the level 2 slates now, it will only pull the level 3s out. We could just whitelist only what we want, but yeah, you can see this is now completely working. It'll keep working until we run out of blood. So as long as we're sticking here smacking stuff, it's gonna work. Now, let's see if we can take this to 11. Let's get a pedestal. Just one, please. And a watch. Okay, and we'll put that there, and say go. And then let's just start whacking away, and hopefully we can make blood before faster than this thing uses it. As long as I'm seeing red particles, it's good. If they're white particles, that's bad. Because if we just sit here and hold, you can see it runs out of blood, and then there's... Actually, it's not even making white particles, but... So we've already got 9 in there. Let's see if we can keep up with this thing. Spamming it as hard as I can. We're up to 11, so it... I don't know if it's any faster. I might not have enough runes of sacrifice. So let's turn this off just for now until we get more runes of sacrifice. And then we'll be able to keep up. Okay, let's take these out. Okay. All right, so we got 15, 18 total. I think I've got a few more in here. And we want to make sacrifice runes, which just take 1 reinforced slate. The problem though is we can't use a weak blood orb for these. We need the next level blood orb. So that is going to be the green one that requires a tier 2 altar, which we have, 5,000 blood we have, and a block of redstone. So let's do that. Oh, that's gonna need to be, let's change this to a whitelist. And then we'll just, whatever we're making, we'll first put it in here and then put it in there. Okay. Hey, wait, not a whitelist. No blacklist, sorry. Yeah, we need to leave it in here till it's something other than redstone. Yeah, okay. But you can see we were, very quickly able to bypass the self-sacrifice stuff and just using mobs for this now. So self-sacrifice runes not really needed. This one would take forever. Actually, I could speed this one up. Oh, it's already done. Okay, so now we got the green orb. Remember, every time you get a new orb, right-click it, and now we have it. And we can use our LP to craft with it. Cool. Let's take as many as we can. 20. Okay, I guess I didn't need 20 because I already had 5, but we can finish off our tier 3 altar. There we go. Cool. All right, have we been doing quests while we've been doing this? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it wants us to do will, and it wants us to get alchemy going, and then it wants us to tier up through the altars. So this magician one is a block of gold in a tier 3 altar with 25,000 LP. We can only hold 10, so we either have to make sure we keep killing mobs fast enough, or we need to get another set of runes. And those ones are rune of capacity. Now those take imbued slates, which are tier 3. Yeah, but I think it's easier to just kill mobs, right? With all these runes of sacrifice now, we're gonna get this so fast. So let's go back in here and remove the redstone. And I say you cannot take off stone or blank slates. And it will give us tier 3 slates. Let's see how much blood we're getting. I want to get this down a little bit. So we take this to like 8 buckets and then do 1 hit. Oh, it's like a full bucket per hit. That's awesome. Cool. All right, so I am also going to say you cannot have reinforced slates because I want imbued. We'll test the watch here. Okay, so we got our first imbued slate. It's not a quest, but let's try and get this one. So that's a, what was it? A block of gold. Okay, so we'll add that to the blacklist. Why can't I scroll down? Oh, there it is. Okay, so take that out. Oh, that sucked it too quick. We need to get it full first here. Okay, ready, set, go. Oh, no problem. Easy peasy. And if we replace some of our speed upgrades, we'd actually get even more sacrifice points. You just gotta keep smacking this thing till it turns. Come on. There it goes. All right. So that's our magicians. Link that to ourselves, and that unlocks the ability to ritual. Yeah, ritual stuff. Cool. Any other slates we get access to? The self-sacrifice. Oh, those are the rune of the orb. That one's interesting. Okay, so we've got our tier 3 altar. We're able to craft all of this stuff automatically. Magically. Yeah, there we go. So let's look into some other, just throwing stuff away real quick that we don't need. Okay. So with quests, we want to get into will. So let's get a soul snare. These are pretty easy. We just need strings. Why did I put my sword away? I'm gonna need that. So we'll take a couple strings, probably don't need that many. Add that to the blacklist. Oh, I need to regulate. If I'm gonna automate it, well, let's just do it manually. Yeah, these are fast. And they don't take up a lot of blood, so. Let's just do 8. Okay, so now I need to turn off the item collector by just getting rid of the trash can. And then I need to snare these guys. So if we just shoot them with this snare, if we do it enough, they'll get little white particles on their head. Yeah, there we go. So we saw some white particles. Once we do a few, then we'll just kill these mobs. And there, I see a thing in there, so let's zap it up. There we go, we got Demon Will. I see another one with, you know what we need to do to make it easier is to turn off this, so no more spawn. Because I think they're like respawning before I can kill the ones that are snared. All right, they're all dead. We just get the one. We only got the one. That's pathetic. Oh no, we got 2. Here we go. And they have quality. They're both pretty decent, actually. 3 point something. So with those, I guess we just follow the quest line. That's the easiest thing to do. Then we need to get Tartaric gems. Okay, so there's different ones. We're just going to go for a little petty basic one. We need the Hellfire Forge first. So let's craft that. We need some of those. Okay, there's our Hellfire Forge. Just put this over here. And here's this crazy recipe, but for a Tartaric gem, we need gold, redstone, glass, and lapis. Okay. We can throw those in there. And then we throw one of our will in here to provide it with like power. And then we'll make it. All right, and it doesn't consume it. It just took one will quality out of that thing. And now with a Tartaric in our inventory, if we throw Demon Will on the ground and pick it up, it'll actually go into our Tartaric gem. So that's how we power those up. Okay, so with that, we are ready to get into... Where's the sword? There's the better sword. All right, it's not a quest, so we're just gonna have to do it ourselves. Because I want the sword that will give me will just for killing mobs with it. And I forget the name of it. We'll find it though. It's somewhere in here. Well, it seems like a lot more things have opened up in JEI once we leveled up the altar. That's kind of interesting. It's not that one. Maybe that one's not. Oh, there it is, right there. The Sentient Sword. Okay, so we're in the Hellfire Forge. We need a Tartark Gem and an Iron Sword. Okay, so we'll take that and that. We just had it in the wrong order. Okay, so it's going to suck some LP or will quality out of here. Actually, it didn't seem to use anything. Oh, it used the Tartaric's will quality. Okay. So I don't think we need will anymore, so we can throw that one on the ground and suck it up into here. No, we need another Tartaric, which... maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, let's do it one more time. What was it? Redstone, gold, glass, lapis. Because I need somewhere to store the will that I use from the sword. Okay, so turn this back on. And put our trash can back. Where are you? Because I think this will grab LP even without dropping will. Maybe it needs to drop the will. Let's try it here with the trash can on, and then we'll, if we're not getting anything, we'll come back. Okay, it's taking damage, but I think we'll refill it. Yep, cool. And this is will quality 2. Will quality 3. Okay, cool. So this is going up just a little bit. It might be easier to go like out to the dungeon or something. I don't know. This is not too bad though. Okay. So 11 point. Yeah, we're getting a lot because it's auto magically repairing and we're getting will. Cool. Okay, I think that's good enough. We can upgrade this Tartaric to like the next level. And that's the petty. How do I get the next level? Oh, there it was. So this one is the lesser, so it needs the original one and then something to power with. So you almost always kind of need 2 of these. But a diamond, a block of ladstone, and a block of redstone. Oh, I don't remember what the other block was. Dang it. Lapis. We don't have blocks of lapis in our system. I don't know why. Okay. So can we... I think we can turn this one. And use this to upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, we don't. Do we need it? Let's try it. So use that one to... Yeah, okay, we will. All right, so we have to do this one more time. Last time, I promise. So I think you need like 3 total petty, or the basic ones. Redstone, gold, glass. Lapis. Okay. And that will take that one. Perfect. And now that diamond, redstone, that one, and use that to power it. No? Are we not high enough level, maybe? Seems like it would work. Maybe this needs to go in here? Where's our sanguine thing? So let's look at will. Tardic gems. Okay, you can transfer gems from one to the other. Okay. Petty is useful. By carefully go with diamond, lapis, redstone. Yep. Oh, it looks like it needs... No, that's... You only need one gem when upgrading. The Hellfire of George will draw will from its gem crafting. Don't worry, the new crafter will just hold left over. Huh. So it makes it sound like I could just use this one. But it's possible that I'm not high enough level. Or this is not enough will in it. Either way. That's okay. So let's do the other things in our quest book here. So let's get this alchemy table made. That needs another blank slate. Which do I have? Yes, I do. Okay. Right there. Now that doesn't have any interface. Oh, it does have an interface. Okay, so you have to click on that little piece or that little piece. Really anything. Okay. What does it tell us about this? It uses LP from your soul network to craft items. Okay. So that's how we're going to get our sigils. We need to make some ash, redstone, white dye, gunpowder, coal. We got gunpowder. Charcoal works too. I just need white dye. Ah, shoot. Can I make it from bone meal? Oh, I can. Good. So put all that in there, and it needs orb is not high enough. Well, I don't have an orb in there, so of course it's not high enough. Where's the other orb? Did it end up in here somehow? Yeah, that's apprentice, magicians. I don't remember which one's higher. There it goes. That'll work. These guys are noisy. All right, so that gives us arcane ashes that have multiple uses, and I think these are actually going to repair themselves. Cool. So that's that quest, and then the sigils. We've got all these different sigils. I think I want a divination as my first one. So that needs an alchemy array with a redstone dust and a blank slate. Okay, do I remember how to make this? So it's that, that, and that. I draw this on the ground, right? Okay, and then redstone, and then blank slate. And there it goes. Okay, cool. Some stuff I still remember, but see, yeah, see it. This thing repaired itself, so we'll never have to make another one. There's a divination sigil. Now, if we right-click this divination sigil, shift right-click. Nope. What was this? Weird. I don't remember how to use this. I thought this was the one that told me how much LP I had in my network. Okay, so I remember how to make it, just don't remember what it does. So let's alchemy array, sigils, divination. Probably the first of many. In order to craft, blank array. Yep. Now what did it do? When any player presses right button while aiming at the air, it will display the amount of LP in the owner's soul. Pressing the right button on the alters current tier. Okay, so we got two ways. So I needed to click on the air. Nope, that still doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, it's telling me it's tier 3 with 10,000 in there, but I'm not seeing anything to do with... Maybe I just don't have blood in my LP network. Because I haven't... That's a question. How do I get LP in my network? Is it... Don't remember. Okay, doesn't matter. We did that. A binding reagent. This is pretty easy. So gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, gold. I've got that. Not that many. Oh, the glowstones here as well. So just redstone and a gold nugget. And that one? Sure. They're just laughing at me the whole time. All right, so that's binding reagent. Now that's useful for making cool stuff. Wow, that's nifty. We could also use it to get a living armor upgrade tome. Cool. Okay, so that is all done. So now we need to get into rituals. And I think I'm going to save rituals for next time because I need to do a little bit of research into which rituals we want. I know we're going to want the ritual that kills mobs. So we'll put the ritual actually under the altar, and then we'll move this mob farm down there as well. And so it'll be killing mobs and giving me blood without me doing anything. So purely automated. But before we leave, let's try getting some stone. And I just want tier 2 ones. So that should remove that. Okay. So let's put stone in there. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Stone in there. Are you doing anything? Yeah, it is. Okay. And go, where's the sword? That one. And go. All right, let's see if we can keep up with it now. It seems like there's a lot of blood in there. It's going pretty quick. Yeah, for these early level slates, this is the way to do it, because you can see it transferring super quick. I'm able to keep up with the blood demand, and we're just getting level 1 slates. I guess 2. I don't know. Yeah, 2 slates. I don't know. Whatever. Really fast. So we can go through this whole stack of stone quickly. Seems like it's taking a little longer than I thought. Only 7 left. All right, we're done. So yeah, so we put 63 in there because we wasted 1, but that is a very nice quick way to get those. And yeah, pretty excited. Yeah, because those were tiers 2, right? Okay, we're gonna end it there. We didn't actually do any singularities this time. That was crazy, but I knew that I needed to get this going because now in between episodes I can actually build us up a supply of slates and runes, so we don't have to sit there doing this, all episode like I had to this one. And if we look, the singularity for this is a ethereal slate, which is tier 5. So we have to get to tier 5 to be able to do that. And the tier 5 altar needs things from 2 different dimensions. So we're actually going to be traveling dimensions, which is, yeah, cool. Excited for that. And this is totally new to Blood Magic since I've played, so gonna be a lot of fun. Yep, I'm gonna spam this a lot so we can build up a good supply, and next time we'll come back and we'll explore into tier 4 and 5, hopefully get that singularity going. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.